बिस्मिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope you feel very well and you enjoy your learning journey very well and very best way. In the previous video we were talking about what is ampersand, what is address, what is pointer. In this video we were talking about what is pointers to pointers. I hope you will understand previous topic very well and very well and very best way. So we were talking about what is pointer to pointer. First of all, why we declare pointer. If we say integer I is equal to 0 and then we want to make a pointer, for example ptr, and this pointer is capable to store any address of value. For example, we say ampersand I. In this ptr the value of address I is stored, and then if we want to store the value of ptr, because ptr is also stored in our memory, so we want to where the address of where the value of ptr is stored. So we use pointer to pointer. First of all, we say if ptr2. So in ptr2 the if we see if ptr2 is equal to address of ptr, so the address of ptr is stored in pointer to pointer. First of all, we say if the value of I is stored in the address of this, and then the value of ptr is stored in the address of this value. So this value is stored in the ptr number 2, because ptr pointer to pointer is capable to store any address of pointer. For example, this is a pointer. If we want to store the address of pointer, so we use pointer to pointer, and then we say, and then we parent the pointer to pointer. So the value of address is parented 987668889. So if we want to parent the value of ptr2, so the address of pointer ptr is execute when I select all the program and cut the program, and I teach you this program with the help of code. First of all, we use hash include stdio.h. This library gives us some function like printf and scanf, and then we say integer main for first execution, and then we say integer I is equal to 0. We say integer pointer ptr. In ptr the address of I is stored, and then we say address of I. If we want to printf, and then we say the address of I is percentage u. In previous video we were discussed why we use percentage u. If we want to print any address, so we say ptr. So we write return 0, tell the operating system execution is finished. When we run this program, see what happened. So when we run this program, see what happened. The address of I is 319609966 is parented. If we say integer, first of all we say if we say address of ptr, if we want to execute address of ptr, so the address of in this case, if we want to print the address of ptr, we say printf. The address of ptr is percentage u comma ampersand ptr. When I run this program, see what happened. So you say the address of ptr is printed, the address of I is also printed. If we want to make pointer to pointer, and when we say pointer to pointer, in pointer to pointer we say store address of ptr, and then if we want to print pointer to pointer, see what happened. the address of ptr is, we use percentage u for printing address, and then we say ptr2. When I run this program, see what happened. In this area we want to use selection for new line printed. If we run this program, see what happened. The address of I is printed, the address of ptr is printed, and the address of ptr is printed. We printed the address of ptr, the address, the pointer to pointer. If we want to print the address of any pointer value, we use pointer to pointer. It means pointer to pointers, and then we are capable to store any address of pointer. If in this area we write we want to print pointer to pointer, see what happened. The address of ptr is 0 is printed. Another video we will discuss about pointer to pointer, this execution. I hope you understand this topic, pointer to pointer, and this is very pointer to the topic of pointer is not easy. This topic is so hard. I ask you, please see this video again and again time, because it is not easy. So another video we will discuss. In this video we will discuss about I select this program and run this program, and in this video we will say, first thing, the value of integer take 4 byte. In our memory, integer take 4 byte of data. If we want to store any integer value take 4 byte of data, but not all computer, because the architecture of different computer is different. So the formula of so if any person ask you integer value is take how many byte, so you say, if we say so your answer is you say your if your answer is, if we suppose your computer take integer value is n byte, so your value is n byte. Number of integer value multiplying by n byte, this is a formula. I explain you this topic very well and very best way, in very detailed way. So in normal computer commonly integer take 4 byte in lot of computer, but not all computer. And then floating point data is also take 4 byte in your memory, but floating point or an integer point data is not take always 4 byte in all computer. Most of the computer it is depend about architecture of computer. Most of the computer integer float take 8 byte or 7 byte, depending upon architecture of computer. And then normally character take 1 byte. Normally we use this word normally, most of the computer. I hope you understand this topic very well and very best way. If we want to print size of any byte, if we want to print in your computer how many byte integer character float take, so first of all you use integer main. It is used for first execution, and then you say integer I is equal to 9, and then if we printf percentage d comma size of I. So if we run this program, see what happened. 4 is printed, because in my computer integer value take 4 byte. Integer value take 4 byte, take 4 byte, in my architecture. I hope you understand this topic very well and very best way in my architecture. If we say float u is equal to 9, and then if we want to print this how many byte my floating point data is assumed in my computer, so I say float value take percentage d byte in my computer, in my architecture, in my computer, in my memory. Both thing is right. So we say u, size of operator is used to we use size of operator if we want to print how many byte our value is assumed in my computer. I say u. If we run this program, see what happen. We want to use /n for next line, and then if we run this program, see what happen. Integer value take 4 byte in my architecture, float value take also 4 byte in my computer, and then if we declare any character, for example character t is equal to p, so if we want to print the size of operator, for example if we want to print how many character use in my memory byte, so we say character value take byte in my computer. We use size of syntax because with the help of size of we were able to see how many data, how many memory space my variable is consuming. If I say in this t, so if I run this program, so integer value take 4 byte in my architecture, float value take 4 byte in my computer, character value take 1 byte in my computer. So I hope you understand this topic very well and very easy way. Your homework is write a program to take 3 input with user. I ask you this question, you solve this question. Your homework is take 3 variable with user. For example use scanf function and integer I use take input with user. For example in this case we declare I is equal to 9. You take integer value with user, you take float value with user, and you take character value with user, and you print how many bytes in your memory these variable is contained. If I write in this integer I 99, so 99 is also take 4 byte, float value is also take 4 byte, but character value take only 1 byte in my architecture. But most of the computer, for example in Turbo C, this is very old computer, the integer value is not take 4 byte. So I ask you, in different computer size of integer value is different. So I hope you understand this topic very well and very easy way. I select all the program and cut the program. I teach you in another question. I say you, if we store any address in pointer, for example ptr, in ptr the value of 890078 is printed. If we say I ask you this question, if we say I is equal to 0, and then we declare pointer. In pointer we declare address of I. This is a pointer. The address of I is stored in this PTR. For example, the address of I is 9876. So 9876 is stored in PTR. 9876 is stored in PTR variable. If I say PTR is equal to PTR plus 1, so if I print PTR, so which value is printing? Pause the video and send your comment in your comment box, in my comment box, what value is printed. So I suppose you send your comment in our comment box. In PTR 9876 is printed. PTR is also a integer form. So integer take 4 byte. So 9876 plus 1 means 9876 plus 1 means going to the another block of integer, and our compiler is going to the another block of integer, and in integer 4 byte is in my integer value is integer value consume 4 byte. So our answer is 9880. I hope you understand this topic. When I make a program, so your all doubt, your all problem is solved, I hope. For example, we say hash include stdio.h. This library give us some function like printf and scanf, and then we say integer main for first execution, and then we say integer I is equal to 0, and then we declare integer pointer PTR is equal to address of I, and then we say PTR is equal to PTR plus 1. First of all we printf the value of PTR is %u comma PTR. If we write %d, if I run this program, see what happened. If I run this program, see what happened. The value of PTR is -1098. So in this case we were want to use %u for printing address. The address of PT, the value of PTR is printed in PTR. In PTR address of I is stored, and then if we print again time, we say the value of PTR is %u comma PTR. If we run this program, see what happened. My code is not working very well. So why my code is not work very well and very best way, I can't know. Oh my. Sorry guys, my friend is calling me. When I run this program, see what happened. The value of PTR is sorry, we use /n for new line printed. See what happened. The value of PTR is 3203345428, and the value of 3203345432 is printed. I see you why the address of those value is different. First of all, we declare library. This library give us some function like printf and scanf, and then we say integer main for first execution. And then we declare a integer value. And previous time we were say you integer take 4 byte integer value. Integer take 4 byte. In my architecture we use size of operator to to take knowledge how many byte my integer value is consumed, and then we say we declare pointer. This is ptr. In ptr is stored address of the in ptr the address of I is stored, and then we say the value of ptr is ptr. The value of address of I is printed. The value of the value of I is printed. If in this case we say printf the address of I is percentage u comma address operator m operator I, and then we say, and then we print the address of I, and then we say pointer. In ptr for example our address is 6788 for example. So we say ptr plus 1. It means going to the another block of memory. So first of all we say, I teach you only understanding purpose. If our I is stored, I is equal to 0. If I is equal to 0 is stored in this location, so we say pointer. So we say ptr I plus 1 going to the another block. So this is another block, and the value of I is going to the another block, and the pointer, this pointer is going to the another block, and our pointer is going to the another block. If in this block pointer, the value of pointer is printed, suppose the address of I is 78978. So pointer is held, and in this case if I say pointer plus 1, it means say our pointer going to the another block of address, another block of memory. So our pointer is going to the another block of memory. So as we know that integer take 4 byte, so 8978 plus 4 is equal to 8982. So the address is become 8982. 8982 is printed. So I hope you understand this topic very well and very best way. If in this very well and very best way, when I run this program, see what happened. The address of I is printed, the value of ptr is printed. You see the address of I and the value of ptr is same, because in ptr we store the address of I, and then we say the value of ptr is in last 60 plus 4 64 is printed, because integer value take 4 byte. So I hope you understand this topic very well and very best way. If we write a pointer and then we run this program, see what happened. Another value is printed, because our pointer, first of all in this case our pointer is coming in this area, and then our pointer is going to this area, and this area the illegal value our computer is printed. I teach you this program very well and very best way. Again time. First of all we declare our library. This library give us some function like printf, scanf, and then we are going to integer main for first execution, and then we say integer I is equal to 0. Integer value declare. If we say the address of I is we first of all we print the address of I. The value of I is stored in which address. We ask with the compiler print this address, and then we say integer pointer. We declare pointer. In pointer the address of I is stored, and then we say print the address of I, because in pointer the address of I is stored, and then we say add to the ptr plus 1. In this address add 1, because integer value take 4 byte. So our value is become plus 4. The value of ptr plus 4 in this area. 1 means 4, and then if I write 2, so 8 byte is printed. See this case 300 300 308. If we add 300 plus 8, 308 is printed. And then if we say if we print the address of, if we want to print the address of pt sorry, the address of not ptr but the address of ptr, if we print the address of I, the address of ptr. So first of all, in our compiler, the value of integer I is stored in this address, and then ptr is stored in this address. Ptr is equal to the address of I. For example, the address of I is 8978. When we say ptr plus 1, so ptr is going to the another block of our memory, and then ptr is store ptr going to the another block of our memory. And when I say the address of ptr, you show the address of ptr. So integer value take 4 bytes. So address plus 4 is equal to ptr is stored. If we say the address of I is 898, so in this case the address of ptr is 89, we say 8980, so 8984, the address of pointer is 8984, and we say going to the another address, we use ptr is equal to ptr plus 1. So we in this case the address is become 8988. So I hope you understand this topic, and when I print this address is printed. I hope you understand this topic very well and very easy way. Your homework is write a simple program and doing this work with the floating point data and also with character. So this is very simple and very easy program. I hope you understand this topic very well. I hope you do your homework. Your homework is write a program to take input with user. Write a program to take input with user. Write a program to take input with user in integer form and also in float and also character. And then see if you add 1 or 2 in address of this variable, for example integer. If we say address of variable integer plus 1, and then you say address of variable float plus 1. If we say address of variable in character form plus 1, when you print this program, see what happen. This is very simple and very easy program, and also integer form and also character and also float and also character, and print these addresses and increase these addresses, these value of addresses using increment operator. Increment operator, and then print. And then print. I hope you understand this topic. This is very simple and very easy program. This is similar to this program. We take integer value, we take floating value, we take character value, and then we declare pointer, and then we print the value of this variable, and then we print the address of this variable, and then increase this variable. And also you are capable to use increment operator, for example ptr plus plus, and then after increment operator print the address of these values. And I hope you understand this topic very well and very easy way. Take care of your guys. Allah Hafiz. When I run this program, see what happened. You say the address of I is 319 8356500. The value of PTR is, because in PTR the address of I is stored, so the value of PTR and the address of I is similar. When I say the address of PTR is, when I increase this value 2 times, so in if we increase this value 1 time, so the address of PTR, the address of I is at 4 byte, because this address going to the another address of memory location. And then if we also parent 1 time, next time 4 byte is also add, so 500 plus 8 is equal to 508 is parented. I say you this pointer is similar to pointer plus 1 plus 1. When you going to the practice set and we were solve most of the question in practice set, you are capable to make a lot of, you are capable to learn a lot of problem with PTR. The topic of PTR is so important and so worst, so hard. I say you see this video again and again time. I hope inshallah once upon a time, inshallah one day or one time you are capable to parent or use difficult pointer. I say you a previous code we were making a pointer to pointer topic, we were also capable to, we were also say you are also capable to make pointer to pointer to pointer, pointer to pointer to pointer. And you are also says, for example, pointer to pointer to pointer means pointer to pointer to pointer. So this is capable to, or this is capable to store any pointer, so any value of pointer. For example, in this case, this pointer is capable to store address of I, this pointer is capable to store address of pointer, this pointer is capable to store address of pointer to pointer. I hope you understand this topic very well and very easy way. Take care of your guys. Allah Hafiz guys, bye bye.